Hi, this is the 1000 Scenes Project. I'm Morgan, and improviser number 868 of 1000 is Loretta Pontillo. Hey, Loretta.
Hi.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Our randomly generated suggestion is servant. Servant. Did you hear Mr. Gregoire and his wife last night upstairs?
It made me really uncomfortable.
Yeah. I mean, what are we supposed to do? Like, you know, they're our bosses, but we hear them. We're not supposed to say anything. We're supposed to, in the morning, we're supposed to act like nothing weird happened last night.
Yeah, it's you know, the old upstairs, downstairs, they're rich, we're poor thing.
It's outdated.
It is. And
like,
we can't talk about the things we hear, like, well, she's been keeping a stable of young men on the side.
Totally.
Like a literal stable. Like she's been keeping them in the stable. And
it's just insult to injury, I think. It's like
all around. Yeah. And then hearing them argue about it. And
you know, if we were just treated like regular human beings, we could have, with the benefit of our outside perspective, we could probably really help their marriage a lot.
Right.
But no, we're like the lower ones who are like, we're not even supposed to be gossiping about. I bet we get a smack on the wrist if if they heard us gossiping about it.
Meanwhile, you and I think we're the only married couple I know that's been married for more than 10 years. And
people should take our advice.
Each other, you know, I mean, we know more about marriage than most people, I think.
Absolutely.
Just having completed it for 10 years.
Well, we both know enough not to have a literal stable of affairs. Just affairs are bad enough, but to literally treat it like some sort of like stud farm kind of deal, like it's
disturbing.
You know what? I have half a mind to just march right up there and tell Mr. Gregoire what's going on, and we could do we could split them off. You could talk to her, I could talk to him.
Yeah.
But we can't, obviously, but it just would save so much time.
She might listen more to you, you know?
You think so?
Although maybe I don't really want her to be talking to you in close quarters.
Oh, right. Well, I mean, there's that whole thing where she could kind of subtly pressure me into, sexual favors or whatever, and I would feel like, oh, that's the boss, I can't say anything and bring great shame. But that's so old. I mean, I would, I'd say no to her. I
mean, thank you. I know you would, and that's the only reason that you and I can make this whole weird situation work. It's because we have trust. We do.
And, even if we would be fired for having this conversation right now, if they knew we were having it, I'm glad we're having it, because that's the kind of couple we are.
Yeah. We can talk about the weird things that we see and hear in our worlds.
Right.
Right.
Obviously we can't get fired right now. Terry's, college tuition coming up, but hypothetically, I would be fine morally with saying all this to their faces.
Morally, 100%.
I mean, it goes without saying, obviously, when they come downstairs in a few minutes, we'll just stand here silently and not say anything. Yeah. But I would have no problem intellectually or morally with standing my ground and talking to them human to human.
Right. When it comes time and we're facing up to St. Peter in heaven and we have to justify our life choices, we can say that we were right and they were wrong.
Yeah, I mean, we got to be pretty polite to St. Peter.
Of course. We'll be super polite about it. We're very good at being polite. Living.
Thank you very much, Loretta.
Thank you.
Is there anything I can plug for you in the description of the video?
My team is doing Inspirato, which is Magnet Theater's version of Cage Match. And we're going up against a really great house team, and there's a very good chance that we're going to lose, but we're going to have a lot of fun. So
upsets are what it's all about.
Right? Inspirato in general is a really fun show to see. It's Thursdays at 11:15 p.m. So come down to Magna Theater, New York, and on January 14th, if you have nowhere else to be at 11:15 at night on a Thursday.
Okay, fantastic. Well, I'll put a link to that in the video description. Thanks again for doing that. Have a
Thank
great
you.
day.
It was a lot of fun.
Great. Take care.
All right, bye.